Hi, beautiful people. How are you? Good day, everyone. My name is Adiomi Sherifat. I am a natural therapist, coping therapist, a depression coach. Okay, so just like for those of you that have been seeing my videos, I've seen a post or two about my brand. You all know that most of what I preach is by natural experiences. So today, I'd like to talk about sugar. I actually didn't know why I've not talked about it in a while. It's been part of my plan for a very long time, and I'm glad to be able to talk about it now. So in this video, it's going to be a more of a layman approach, layman explanation to sugar. Based on my personal researches, based on my experiences, based on my certification and all, I would like to explain sugar as it is and why it is bad for our body system. Now, sugar is very bad for our body system, not only because it makes us fat, that's not it, but majorly because its accumulation makes us sick. Now, listen to me and get this right. I'm not saying don't eat sugar at all. I'm saying its accumulation makes it sick. So, why is the accumulation always so fast when all we do is just put little sugar in tea, put little sugar in, maybe for those that drink gari, for those that don't know the meaning of gari, that's cassava flakes, put little sugar in the pap we take. It's just little now, right? Why the accumulation? Why does it accumulate so fast? So why the accumulation when the only thing we take is just very little? Why the accumulation? Going by my layman explanation, the accumulation is pretty straightforward. Most of the food that we eat, most of the food that we consume are they have their end product as sugar. I would say all of what we eat, they have a sugar undertone. In their end product, a science person would understand this much better. In their end product, it still has a sugar in it, even if it's little. It's just the quantity that differs, that are different. What I'm talking about here is the carbohydrate and the protein food that we have. Yes, over the years, the kind of information that spread around gave people the idea that it's only carbohydrate food that are bad for the body system. So they rush towards protein food. And how many protein food do we have, especially in, I don't know other parts of the world, but I'm in Nigeria. So talking about Nigeria, how many protein food do we have? I think I can think of beans. Yes, beans is a very good source of protein. Egg is also a very good source of protein. There are so many sources of protein out there, but we all have, apart from things like egg, apart from things like meat. Meat has fats. In fact, bad fat, saturated fat, that's another topic on its own. But apart from that, what do we eat? What do we eat regularly as our home cooked food? The only thing I can think about right now that comes to my brain is beans. So I'm actually here to tell you that you'll be deceiving yourself to think that beans does not have any carbohydrates, and thereby it does not have any sugar as end products. That is wrong. In fact, from research, it was later found out that beans has higher level of carbohydrate. Higher level of carbohydrate that would end up in sugar, higher level of glucose than rice, than the exact carbohydrate food we are running away from, like rice especially. Talking about eba and fufu, I'm not disputing the fact that their carbohydrates are really high. Okay, well, the only thing that comes to mind presently is rice. Yes, because the general conventional food that we eat mostly is rice, beans, yam, gari, and some swallows. So in the list of all of those foods, you think, okay, if I eat yam, then I might get fat because yam is high in carbohydrates. You think if I eat rice constantly, then I can get fat because rice is high in carbohydrates. You think if I eat what else do we have? We actually don't have much food in Nigeria. So the only thing I can think of right now is just the yam and the rice. Okay, there are other foods, yes, but they are not coming to my brain presently. So let me just stick to yam and rice as an example of a high carbohydrate food, except for the swallows like eba, like fufu, like semo, and all other swallows. You think they are high in carbohydrate, so high in carbohydrate that you don't like to eat them. So you stick to beans. You want to eat beans and feel good, and after finish. And there's one thing about our brain signal, let me put it that way, is there's a part of our brain, I think it's called the frontal lobe, that is in charge of signaling, sending signal to the brain about whatever it perceives. It's not what is actually happening, what it perceives to be happening around you. So somehow, we feel good because we feel we have the perfect information about what to eat and what not to eat, to be able to reduce fat. We finish eating the beans, we eat it happily. So because of the mood that I was used to eat the beans, the body sends the wrong signal to the brain that, wow, you are fulfilled, you are eating good, you should be fine. Yes, just because of that signal, because it's actually a chemical reaction that the body creates itself, you feel fine. Yes, you feel very fine and okay and healthy because you feel you're doing something healthy. But that actually is not the case. Yes, it's not the case. It's only a matter of time before you start getting the result of everything you put in your body system. So back to sugar. I'm talking about sugar. Why we have the accumulation of sugar is because we accumulate through the food we eat itself, and then we still go ahead and take the industrial sugar. Not to even talk about the habit of some people already cultivate the habit of taking carbonated drink constantly, taking juice constantly. All of these drinks, they are all high in sugar. In fact, they are so high in sugar, they are overly high in sugar because they want to regulate the taste. It's even preferable. I personally would prefer you to make a drink by yourself in your house and sweeten it with that sugar. I'm not in any way promoting that sugar, I'm not in any way saying that you should make it an habit, but I'm saying that it is better than all of those drinks that we get outside. No matter, I don't know, any kind of drink, juices, carbonated drinks, any other type of drink that we get outside, because the quantity of sugar that's packed inside a bottle or a box of drink is is unimaginably high. It's not something you can really imagine. So it will be much healthier. I'm not saying it's a good approach, but it will be much better if you can just create that drink within the comfort of your house. Put sugar to taste and drink it, because reducing sugar is a little by little approach. Just like I said in one of my books, if you are going on any therapy at all, it's the best approach is to do it gradually, bit by bit. Just make sure you're always alert and conscious about the fact that you are doing the therapy, so that whenever you unconsciously go away from that therapy, you would be able to bring yourself back, and you do it continuously until you get used to it, until you make it a habit. So back to sugar. The problem with sugar is very simple. We eat, all of the food we take has sugar in it. We still go ahead to use industrial sugar. Apart from the fact that they are chemicalized sugar, they have other toxins they deposit in the body. They are not even natural sugar. Even the natural sugar is not good for it to be too high in the body system, and that's why we are advised that, okay, for people that think, well, I can't stop taking liquid, and well, I'm not advising anybody to stop taking liquid, but for people that think that they want to go healthy by extracting their own juices, that's why it is advisable for them to extract with the body, with the peel of the juice. Just like if you're extracting orange, extract it with the peel, so that the quantity of sugar will be reduced. Because if you want to get real natural fruits, the quantity of juice you get from extracting an orange, for you to be able to fill a cup, I mean a small cup, the quantity of orange you would extract will be much and high. So even natural sugar that we can get from oranges and other fruits can also affect the body system. So that is why we are advised to extract alongside with the body. Like, the peel of an orange is a little bitter, so it will mix up with the sugar content in the juice that you are making. All right, so what else do I want to say about sugar? The only thing I want to say about sugar is that sugar is bad for you. Sugar is bad for anyone and everyone. Well, this is not to say that you cannot this is actually not to say that you should not take sugar at all, because there's also, yes, we have diabetes. As much as we have diabetes, there's also low sugar, and it's also a disease. So all you need to do is learn how to listen to your body system when it communicates. So when it's low in sugar, you would know, and as such you can maybe use a little period of time to look for something healthy that has sugar content in it and use. Do you understand? So it's actually not an easy thing to get rid of sugar in our diet, because it has been said through thorough research, that sugar addiction is much more worse than cocaine addiction. Yes, when the body is addicted to sugar, it is very difficult to live. In fact, it breeds different illness, in fact different symptoms, that you feel that sugar is the one helping you get rid of that symptoms. I'm talking from personal experiences. The first time I wanted to stop sugar, I kept feeling sick. My brain was overreacting. I could not even, in fact my productivity was low. I was having constant headache. Those are the likely things that you will see on your journey to reducing or stopping sugar. But if you don't let that stop you, maybe when you have those symptoms, as time goes on, you get used to it, because our body gets used to whatever we make it get used to. Just think about it. You've been a free sugar eater all the years of your life, and presently you're about 20 to 30 years, or even 40. So for a body system that's used to getting sugar for 20 to 40 years of their life, you don't expect it to be easy to change that lifestyle. So you must expect all of those little uncomfortability. Yes, you feel uncomfortable going through all of these therapies. I would not lie. You feel so uncomfortable going through most of these therapies. But at the end, if you're able to go through it successfully, you cheat some, yes, free yourself of some cheating days. You cheat some, you go get back to the process. And that's how if you continue rolling like that, we do that continuously for a year or more, you eventually get used to it, and you thank God that you are meeting me, and you know why I prefer to refer to myself as a personal therapist. No, sorry, as a favorite therapist. Apart from the fact that it makes me happy, thus helping my mental health, I'm also helping you. Yes, you are right. You are going to realize that very much later. I'm still going to be bringing up more topics about sugar, more educational topics about sugar, but I just wish to bring this video first as the layman explanation and understanding. So I hope I'm able to do justice to it. I hope you now understand the layman reason why you should reduce your sugar gradually and eventually stop. Yes, in other videos I'm going to talk about the effect it has in the body system, so that you would understand how important it is for you to go on no sugar. Thank you very much and have a beautiful day. Bye.